Alright, so you know when you buy a car, one that you really like, and you drive it around for a little while and then start to discover some quirks or some things that kind of get on your nerves or you hate? Well, in this video today, we are going to discuss the 5 things I hate, and yes, you see my list right here, but the 5 things I hate about my 2012 Hyundai Genesis Coupe base. And that would be the Boosted 365 Hyundai Genesis Coupe base. Yeah, I love the name. Let's get into it. Alright, so the first thing I actually hate about this car, it is a base by the way, but the very first thing I hate about it is just the simple fact of the open diff. Now, the reason why I hate the open diff is because you get the one wheel peel, which is kind of not cool. It looks corny and sucks, sorry. And the other one is the rear end is too difficult to actually, it's hard to get the back of the car to kick out when you want because of the lack of a limited slip differential. I'm used to that. I've had a limited slip diff in my Integra, in my SRT4, and in my black R-Spec. So that's just something that drives me nuts about this car. I did buy a diff, a limited slip diff, and it will get installed soon, so hopefully over the winter. So that is the first thing I hate about this. Number 2, which is probably a common one for some people, that would be the front bumper fitment. And what am I talking about? Well, the other day, as you can see here, my bumper's not on correctly. Why is it not on correctly? Well, I actually hit, when I was coming out of my driveway, it's tough to explain, but I came off the curb and popped the bumper. Normally that would be easy to fix, but one of the other things that drives me nuts about this bumper is the tabs on the bumper. Yeah, I put tape here, but whatever. See, the tabs break really easily. Like this tab is broken right in there, and it happens so easily with these bumpers that even if you have a nice bumper that you just happen to take off because you were putting an intercooler on, those tabs break so easily that you would more than likely have to replace the bumper or get those quick release bumper thingies that go on the car. No, I'm not going to do that. I need to get a new front bumper now, so that's going to happen soon. The other thing I don't like about this front bumper, this can be 2A, is there's no real good looking lip for this car. It drives me nuts. So I'm gonna have to come up with something, I don't know when, but that right there, I hate, just, it drives me nuts. Number 3, and if you own a Genesis Coupe, we all have this issue, and it would be the taillights, but not exactly the style of the taillights, because obviously this is a different style, those are the Spec Ds, but basically the taillights, unfortunately for me, well, you can see it there, the condensation kind of right there in the corner there. The trunk actually leaks. Now, that is clearly poor design by Hyundai. You know, it happens in every single Genesis Coupe. The best way to fix it is to use silicone to basically seal where the light is actually going to be against the car and things like that, and that does help. So that is number 3. Let me know what you guys think. Okay guys, number 4 is the suspension. And basically the reason why, with the suspension, meaning the springs, the shocks and struts, and the front and rear stabilizer bar. My issue with the suspension is just the fact that going around corners in the base, and believe it or not, there's Tane springs on these. I didn't put those on, those are actually on the car, but going around corners feels sketchy. Not like, oh, the back end's gonna kick out. It feels like the whole car is just gonna tip over. The suspension is horrible. I have to say, when I had the R-Spec, the upgraded shocks and struts and the upgraded stabilizer bars really did make a difference, but they only made a difference if you lowered the car 1.5 inches in the front and about an inch and a quarter in the rear. It made all the difference in that car. I mean, I was hitting corners going well over what you should be doing, going around the corner, and the car was staying flat. Dion, if you can comment down in the comment section and just back that up, because I know that one day when we were going to the Dolphins-Giants game, or Jets, excuse me, you found out how well that car held going around some really tight corners at 90. Yeah. Let me not jump off the topic here. The thing is with the springs, what's interesting is, and it happens in this car too, it feels like sometimes when you're going too fast, as if going too fast, really, me, like it feels like the front end is gonna lift, like kind of scary, and like you feel the front end kind of get light. I had that same issue with the R-Spec, but again, when I lowered it on springs, made all the difference in the world, but not for this car. For some reason, the springs aren't doing the same thing, and I think it's because the stabilizer bars and the shocks and struts are not the upgraded ones that were in the R-Spec. So this is all stuff that can be fixed and changed and will get changed and things like that. And if you guys have been watching the channel for a while, now under the new Boosted 365 name, then you'll know that we have changed a lot of this stuff. So we've got one more on the list out of the 5 things I hate about this car. And before we do that, I just want to update you guys on some stuff real quick, and that is we sold the house. So closing is both closings are on December 2nd, which is awesome. And we will be moving into the bigger garage. Also, as of Friday, most of you guys don't know, but obviously Noah kind of came out of nowhere. Not by accident. Me and Lisa had been working on, fostering and to adopt, and as of this Friday, Noah will officially be our son. So I'm really happy. This has been an awesome week so far, and that's the other reason why I've been haven't been putting out videos as frequent as I normally would. So those are the quick updates. Let me know what you guys think. Last but not least, number 5, and it's that's right. It's just not my 2011 R-Spec. Obviously my 2011 was an R-Spec. This is 1 year newer, but just everything about that car, the way that car looked, the way it drove, just everything about that car, I loved that car. Even the fact that it was black, I loved that car. I do miss it. I know you're probably like, why didn't you just get another black R-Spec? And part of the issue is everybody keeps crashing their R-Specs, or just crashing their Genesis in general. Me as well. Mine was actually not from doing anything stupid. Damn rain. But it's tough to find these cars. So if you guys can, take care of these cars. I don't hate this car per se, because obviously this is my second one, but I do miss my black R-Spec. It does hold a special place in my heart. So let me know what you guys think about this video. I want to thank you guys again for supporting the name change on the channel. it was for the best, and you guys have supported it so far, and I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you guys. If you're new to the channel, go back, watch some of the older videos, things like that, especially with the build and stuff like that, and hit that subscribe button. Definitely comment, hit that like button, but definitely comment and subscribe and like. So anyway, I just wanted to get this quick video out for you guys. And oh, before we go, really quick, me and Fee's the one whose car I wrapped in saran wrap. There's a video about that too. But he actually, we keep laughing at these Key and Peele videos, and he gave me an idea about a car video I should do. So I think the next video I want you guys to definitely watch, because it's gonna be funny. And hopefully you enjoy it. So, and hopefully you enjoy this one. So anyway, until next time, like, share, comment, subscribe, and make no limitation your only limitation. Peace. Stay boosted. Peace.